So, I was a 90s kid, for those of you wondering, which I know is like nobody. I grew up during the sort of like Disney cartoon renaissance, right? We had like Little Mermaid, Aladdin, Lion King, Hercules, like all these like animated musical movies. And then they all just kind of went away as we moved into 2000. I guess like musicals were just not cool anymore or whatever. And then 2006 came around, and Disney Channel decided to take a bit of a risk and bring back the old musical movie genre, or like whatever it's called, and gave us High School Musical. Now that High School Musical has long faded from people's minds, I thought I would take a look back at this movie that grabbed so many people for whatever reason. So let's check it out. The movie starts on New Year's Eve with a fetus Zac Efron. I mean, look at this dude. My goodness, hope you packed your diapers. So Troy is on vacation with his family, but he and his dad are still playing the old basketball, and his mom has just about had it.
Really fly all this way to play more basketball?
Yeah.
It's the last night of vacation. The party, remember?
Right, the party. New Year's Eve.
Troy, they have a kids' party downstairs in the Freestyle Club.
Kids party?
Young adults. Now go.
Wait, so I'm confused here. Is it a kids party or not a kids party? All I want to know is, are we gonna watch Space Jam in our pajamas or not? So Troy ends up going to the kids party, which has a karaoke stage as the main event. For whatever reason, he gets picked to go up there with some random girl he's never met named Gabriella, both of whom don't really want to be there.
That anything can happen when you take a chance.
I never believed in what I could.
I love his face right here when she starts to sing. He's just like, ah, crap, now I gotta sing the whole rest of this dumb song. Thanks a lot. Afterwards, they decide to exchange numbers out on the balcony.
I'll call you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Here, put your number in. There.
You too.
Oh, okay, cool. There you go.
How does he just know how to take a picture with her phone? I mean, like nowadays, sure, everyone has smartphones, it's all the same, I guess. But like back in the flip phone Nokia era, taking a photo was like a whole process. It's like in movies how characters go to hotels and they just instantly understand how to use the shower. Like, you ever tried to use a shower in a hotel? It's like doing a Rubik's Cube blindfolded. Let's see here. Just put the little arrow barely touching the red and... Then we flash forward to the beginning of school after winter break. Troy, who, surprise, surprise, is the cool kid in school. You know, it's gotta be the hair, I guess, right? I mean, Zac Efron, 2006, Justin Bieber, 2008. The secret to popularity has nothing to do with personality, okay? Just walk around with your hair looking like a bucket on your head. You're good to go.
Nice princess's return from the North Pole.
You know, she probably spent the holidays what she always does.
Well, how's that?
Shopping for Meyers.
You know, 2006 was a different time. We were all much tamer back then, long before, you know, social media came and just turned us all into heartless monsters. Then we get to meet the main antagonist of the movie, Sharpay, or as she apparently spells it,
Oh, were you going to sign up too? My brother and I have starred in all the school's productions, and we really welcome newcomers. There are a lot of supporting roles in the show.
Man, I'm having some real like high school PTSD flashbacks right now. Like I said in my Glee video, I was a theater kid, okay? I was in show choir, musicals, like let me tell you, I was really cool. And there were so many Sharpays. I mean, even now, I still flinch when I see a blonde white girl who smiles too much. Now, both Troy and Gabriella get detention because they have their cell phones out in class. And so, naturally, they serve detention by helping the drama teacher build her sets because, you know, of course they do.
So many new faces in detention today. I hope you don't make a habit of it, but the drama club can always use an extra hand. And while we are working, let us probe the mounting evils of
premarital sex. Anyway, singing with Gabriella at the party where they didn't watch Space Jam in their pajamas, okay? Talk about a lame party, am I right? This makes Troy decide that he would in fact like to try out for the musical since singing was just, you know, so much gosh darn fun. But he doesn't want anyone to know. So he goes through this like Indiana Jones Temple of Doom maze just to get to the auditorium. Like, how big can this school really be? I mean, I just see the same 20 students everywhere we go. So eventually he makes it to the audition. And hold on a second. Is that report of the week sitting right there? Is that review, brah? Anyway, Troy and Gabriella are late, but they sing a song anyway just for funsies, and wouldn't you know they get a callback, which Sharpay is none too happy about. Now, because of the callback, everyone of the whole school, all 20 students, find out that Troy auditioned for the musical. And this somehow leads to everyone deciding to just like let all the skeletons out of their closets, like Troy is just the Rosa Parks of his generation or something. Everybody gather. You said bake, my mind went to a very different place, but yeah, strudels are cool, sure. And then of course a bunch of other kids start joining in and telling their own secrets, which will definitely end well for everyone.
Look at me and what do you see?
Itself is like whatever, but it ends with Gabriella's nachos suddenly turning into chili fries, which raises a whole lot of questions, but I think we'll just move on.
Did you see what's happening here, man? Our team is coming apart because of your singing thing. Look, even the drama geeks and the brainiacs suddenly think that they can talk to us. Look, the skater dudes are mingling.
Yo.
Suddenly people think that they can do other stuff. Okay, stuff that's not their stuff. They've got you thinking about show tunes when we've got a playoff game next week.
Like, I get that this is the whole point of the movie, you know, like, oh, in high school, everyone gets put into little boxes and you have to stay in your lane. But like, you think they could be any more on the nose here? I mean, like, whoever wrote this movie probably hasn't even been to high school since they faked the moon landing. Because like, even way back in 2006, put me on life support, no one actually thought like this. If a basketball player tried out for a musical, no one would care. Now later, Gabriella goes up to the roof to find Troy sitting there all by himself like a loser.
I'm sure it's tricky being the coach's son.
It makes me practice a little harder, I guess. I don't know what he's gonna say when he finds out about the singing.
You worried?
My parents' friends are always saying, your son's the basketball guy. You must be so proud.
I love this like 1,000-yard stare Troy gets midway through his sentence. You must be so proud. Wait a minute, did your nachos turn into chili fries? What are they feeding us at this school? And then we get to know Gabriella's character a little better.
I saw the way you treated Kelsey at the audition yesterday. Do your friends know that guy?
To them, I'm the playmaker, dude.
Then they don't know enough about you, Troy. At my other schools, I was the freaky math girl. It's cool coming here and being anyone I want to be.
But you know, her whole like character backstory, whatever, like it doesn't even make sense. A pretty girl who's good at math, and she was the freaky math girl? Okay, you know what kind of girls there are in high school? You got freaky horse girl, freaky anime girl, freaky girl who tells you way too much about her personal life. You know what high schools don't have? Freaky math girl. I know this isn't supposed to be like a true one-to-one realistic high school or whatever, but like when I was in high school, the pretty popular girls were also valedictorians. So like this backstory doesn't even make sense. At some point later in time, Gabriella meets up with Troy during practice.
Whoa! Don't tell me you're good at hoops too.
You know, I once scored 41 points on a league championship game.
No way.
Yeah, and the same day I invented the space shuttle and microwave popcorn.
Ah, okay. Now I see why kids didn't like you at your old school. Turns out the math had nothing to do with it. Troy's dad, who's also the basketball coach, just a small little detail there, gets upset that Gabriella is taking Troy away from basketball and making him, would you believe, sing? And kicks her out. This leads to Troy and his dad having a bit of an argument about whether he should sing or not. Yes, this is actually the whole conflict of the movie.
There's something special.
Yeah, well, a lot of things are special, Dad.
But you're a playmaker. Not a singer. Hey.
Did you ever think maybe I could be both?
I hadn't thought of that. Well, gosh darn, problem solved. Movie's over. So long story short, Gabriella overhears Troy smack-talking her and the musical and all that stuff with the world's greatest webcam.
She's just someone I met. All right, the singing thing is nothing. Probably just a way to keep my nerves down. I don't know, it means nothing to me. You're my guys, and this is our team. Gabriella is not important.
I mean, seriously though, how does this even work? Like, this is 2006 internet. Even now in 2018, I can't Skype someone without feeling like I got drunk goggles on. Naturally, this leads to Gabriella not wanting to talk to Troy, and Troy left wondering what happened. So that night, he goes over to her house to try and smooth things over. And we see Gabriella just sitting there, perfect posture, hair and makeup all done perfectly, just reading a book like some little princess. But I mean, like, okay, we all know she would have some weird face mask on, hair just done in the messiest bun you've ever seen, fingers covered in Cheeto dust. I mean, come on, High School Musical, you ain't fooling nobody. Afraid they might lose to Troy and Gabriella, Sharpay has the audition date moved to coincide with the championship basketball game and whatever it is Gabriella does. Now, before the big basketball game, Troy and his dad have one last heart-to-heart talk.
I know all about the pressure, and probably too much of it has come from me. Because what I really want is to see my son having the time of his life playing the game we both love. You give me that, and I will sleep with a smile on my face no matter how the score comes out.
So you want me to play so you can be happy? This is kind of a weird pep talk, not gonna lie. Just sounds like it's all about you, Dad. In the end, Troy and Gabriella both win their respective tournaments or like whatever, and just barely make it to the audition.
I don't know what's going on here, but in any event, it's far too late and we have not got a pianist.
Well, not showbiz. Oh, we'll sing without a piano.
Oh, no, you won't. Pianist here, Miss Jarvis.
I'm sorry, what?
Pianist here, Miss Jarvis.
Okay, well, we'll just leave that one right there. You know, it's just one of those words you don't want to say too fast, all right? And the movie ends pretty much how you think it will. Troy and Gabriella get the main parts in the musical, everyone is friends, kumbaya, and all that stuff. So, like, this is one of those movies that really owes its success to, like, right place, right time kind of thing, you know what I mean? Like, watching it back now, as someone who liked it well enough when it came out, why did everyone latch onto this movie so much? I mean, there's whole parts of it that don't even make sense. Like I said, for the time, it was like this revolutionary thing to have a movie about high school kids singing, you know, like, oh, let's challenge the status quo and all that, but like, it has not aged well, okay? I mean, like, the intro part to Sharpay and her brother's musical number.
Mucho gusto.
Ay, qué fabulosa!
Tells me this just wouldn't fly today, you know? I don't know, the world was a different place in 2006. But still, you can't deny what High School Musical started, bringing back movie musicals and all that stuff, right? So like, I guess it's not all bad. Hey, guess what? This video is sponsored by Squarespace. I'm sure you've all heard about Squarespace by now, but in case you haven't, Squarespace is a website that lets you build a website. All the tools and features and everything you need to make any kind of website you want, it's all right there. You do it all from their website, so you don't need to install anything, patch anything, like really, it's all just right there. And no joke, it's super easy to start building a professional looking website. Like, I never used Squarespace before, and I built this whole website here in just like 10 minutes. Right now, Squarespace is offering you guys 10% off your first purchase if you go to squarespace.com/Alex Meyers. For those of you listening in the background or while doing homework, I see you out there. That's squarespace.com/ALEXMEYERS. With Squarespace, I made this little website where I blog about things that probably would have been video essays once upon a time, but you know, things are a little bit different now. I've added some stuff to the blog since the last time I talked to you guys about Squarespace, so if you're interested in reading whatever my brain regurgitated out recently, feel free to check it out. If you're thinking that you want to make your own website, Squarespace is offering you guys 10% off your first purchase and 14-day free trial if you go to squarespace.com/Alex Meyers. The link is in the description below, so if you want to start building your own website for like your blog or your online store, your band, your mixtape, or I don't know, your Riverdale fanfic, whatever, do it with Squarespace. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. So as always, we got some merch in the store, some High School Musical stuff, so check it out, link is below. Special promo code MUSICAL gets you free worldwide shipping, so if you're interested, check it out, it's there for you. Now watching this movie was nostalgic for a lot of reasons. I mean, number one, you know, like when this movie came out, you know, we all liked it. We all latched onto this idea for some reason. I liked it well enough when it came out. You know, kids, adults, everyone was just obsessed with this High School Musical. It was like Frozen, but like before Frozen, you know what I mean? And watching it back now, it's like, why did we like this movie so much? Because it's like, it's just so bizarre in so many ways. As someone who graduated from high school in 2006, it was just so nostalgic to kind of look at this time. Back in 2006, like social media wasn't really a thing. YouTube had just started, like the internet as we know it now was just starting to kind of creep up. You know, but it's like, it's so weird to go back to this time that I remember so well. But High School Musical did kind of help usher in this kind of like bringing back musical musical movies and stuff. You know, now that I think about it, actually, like, even way back in like 2001, I think, Buffy did a musical episode, just one. I guess at the time, that must have been just bizarre. Like, wow, this musical episode in 2001, that's crazy. But like, High School Musical and Glee came in, they brought it back, and then they just ran it into the ground. I mean, so hard that even Riverdale has a musical episode. You know, it's kind of like with Bitcoin, you know, like when your grandma starts giving you Bitcoin advice, like, you know, it's time to get out. It's the same with like musical, you know, episodes and everything. When Riverdale does it, you know, it's over. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow my dog Charlie on Instagram, Charlie Meets Pumpkin. Follow me on Twitter. I try to reply to everything that I get. So if you want to suggest a TV show or just tell me your thoughts about whatever, you know, send me a message. Of course, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I got videos coming at least every Tuesday, sometimes on Fridays as well. Anyway, have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you all next time.